Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday to everybody. This is Gail. I'm on track, a little windy, and I believe we're getting a little bit off of the hurricane that has started down in Florida, Hurricane Ian. And before I say anything else, we're praying for those that are battling that hurricane down in Florida and whoever is in the path of that. We may get a little bit of it, who knows. I know they say it's going to start raining tonight here in the 757. And so we're just praying for everybody, and we're just praying for God's protection. Those of you that have relatives down in Florida now, we're just praying because we know God is able. He can just stand out there and say, peace be still. But we also ask for protection for those that are affected by the storm. You know, this morning I was reading, and there was a verse that came up in 2 Corinthians that said, "For we are the aroma of Christ to God, to those that are being saved and to those that are perishing." And you know, the Bible has always said that we as Christians, we should be a sweet smelling savor. And I was thinking about the fact that I had never been a big coffee drinker. I would drink coffee off and on in spells. But after I retired, over 6 years or so, um, and then my husband retired, he loves coffee. He's a regular coffee drinker. And once he was home and he would brew the coffee, put the coffee on, it was something about the smell of the coffee, the smell of fresh coffee brewing. He brews. Okay, y'all know. Y'all Bible people know. He brews. Okay, he brews. Y'all know what coffee he brews. But anyway, my husband would do the coffee. And the more and more that he did the coffee, I started wanting to drink more coffee. So now I think at home I probably drank as much coffee or maybe more than him during the week. And, you know, as I was thinking about that verse that I just mentioned, that we are supposed to be that sweet smelling aroma. It's nothing like you walk into a house and you smell that coffee. I remember, this brings back memories from the past. My mom would get up and get my daddy breakfast before he went to work, and they used to have the percolators. You know, you had that percolator going. Da, 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 da. Y'all remember that Maxwell House? And they had that song. Da, 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 da. But anyway, that coffee smells so good. Okay, we got the announcements going there. Sorry about that.
So please stay tuned for an announcement as to when it will begin.
Okay. But anyway, that coffee would smell so good. And we, the children, weren't allowed to drink coffee when we were young like that. And then, you know, you had that Folgers commercial. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. I know. And you see the commercial, everybody enjoying that coffee. But, you know, it was that aroma that just drew you, that draws you. That might be the reason for Starbucks, you know, being so popular. But anyway, it's something about that aroma and of that coffee. And just like the aroma of the coffee, we should be that sweet smelling aroma of Christ. We don't want to smell like nobody else but Christ to God. And if we are that to God, we are that to those that are around us, those that, it said, being saved, and those that are even perishing. To everyone, you want your life to be a witness, a sweet witness of Christ. So, you know, just aim for that. That's aimed as, especially Christian. You know, the Bible tells us to be the salt and to be the light of the world. but we should also be a sweet smell. When we come into the room, we bring in that aroma of Christ, that love of Christ, that encouragement of Christ. And we can, and it's all to bring glory to God and to bring people to God. When you have that aroma about you, and I admire people, I've seen people, all they have to do is walk into the room and they don't even have to say a word, but you can smell that sweet spirit all around them. And that's what we all should strive to have, that aroma that draws people. I tell you, that's why I'm drinking more coffee now, because of that good smell of that coffee in the morning. And then uh, once you smell it, and just like David say, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. See, that aroma will draw you to taste and see that he is good. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want to share that with y'all this morning. Don't forget, tonight is life study. Pastor's be teaching. He's going to give us a word that we're going to apply to our everyday life. I thank you for joining me last night. I know last night was an odd night for me to be on for Church School Live. But if you missed that, the lesson about the birth of Moses, you know what? If I had a DVD, I would buy that DVD of that Church School Live myself. So y'all need to listen to that lesson last night as we were going through our International Church School lessons. This is the lesson for October the 2nd. October is almost here. But the birth of Moses, because we're still talking about God's choices and how he chose people and how he even chooses you. So y'all be blessed. Be that sweet aroma. Bye.